And welcome back.
We're here. We're still alive. We're making money moves.
Part of me has died, but alive nonetheless.
Yeah. Did you say, are we though?
Yeah. I mean,
Mr.
No.
Pessimist over here.
I'm a pessimist.
It's a piece of shit.
It's a peeing on the pessimists.
It's a piece of shit.
It's a piece of shiitake mushroom.
What's new? What's not new?
Oh,
So we got depends on what way we want to take this one.
Well,
we don't have to go my way because that will go fucking real dark.
Don't go that way.
Yeah.
Well, DMX died.
Yep.
Rest in peace to the real Rough Rider.
Sorry, I really needed it. That sucks, dude. That sucks.
No one's. I mean,
He took a real friggin'. I was gonna say a word.
I thought you were gonna say he went real rigor mortis.
Yeah, he went real rigor mortis.
Fuck.
We're gonna go with that. He went full blown stiff on us.
Yeah.
Straight up.
It's crazy though. Like we were talking about it earlier, how someone like DMX is like after death, you don't see anything negative. Like this man is just beloved by the music community, everything.
Yep. Everybody loved that he loved taking care of orchids. You know?
I saw that meme for the first time today.
Yeah. So
Get all this expensive soil and all it really needed was time and attention. Imagine DMX saying that.
I can't because I feel like he can't. Do you think DMX could whisper?
No.
Whisper like this.
No fucking way.
Where my dog's at?
Where my dog's at?
Well, my dog's at.
Where my dog's
Say something soft and subtle to me. Where my dog's at?
No way.
Well,
Dude.
find out all of his dogs were in fact outside of his hospital, just banging Rough Rider, and there was about 3,000 crotch rockets lining the street.
That's just
and his
wild.
15 kids were
What a
hanging out.
G.
And dude, because of COVID, they only allowed one child or one visitor at a time. That's 15 goddamn visits
Holy fuck.
for one for each child. And that's just his children. That doesn't include like his partner and everybody
The
else.
rest of his family.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Dude, my favorite, which I didn't even know about, and I didn't even fact check this, but Jake was telling us is when he fucking went 150 down the highway or
Oh
whatever.
my god. Got busted on a speed radar.
And it's literally a photo of him, and he's just not me.
He was saying he's got DMX like decaled on his windshield pretty much with a clear as day photo of his face. And he's like, nah,
Oh
dog.
God.
No, it wasn't me, dude.
That ain't
straight
me.
up, not me. Straight up.
Imagine being that like
How can you be that nonchalant? Like, dude, I'd be like kind of shitting my pants, I think, if I was in a courtroom and they're like, dude, we got you on camera. I'd just be like, motherfucker. The thought wouldn't even cross my mind to go, it wasn't me.
I'd immediately go, that's some
Straight
CCTV stuff right there. You can't tell that's me. That man's at least 6 foot. Look, you can tell by the backdrop of that stack right there, that stack of those bags. They're like 3 foot. Yep, that's not even me. That
No
man's
way,
about
dude.
7'2".
Yeah, you're looking for a tall 7'2" white man who's been balding.
If you ever commit a crime, put on painter stilts first.
Yeah, no shit. You have to have really long pants so it covers them up. Well, you could have prosthetic legs.
Speaking of that,
You just want to
actually,
be really tall.
unplanned segue. I saw a Facebook video of some dude that identifies as a 7 foot tall man. And it's a joke video, but he's like, yeah, he's the shortest of the entire family, but he's the oldest. So he identifies as a 7 foot tall man. He walks around with stilts all day long.
Oh my
He
god.
talks about how he's happier that way, but he's like railing his things aren't built for a world this tall. Like, look at this. I always hit my head on this. I do that, and he's always falling off his stilts and things like that.
Oh, God.
It was pretty fucking funny. The internet just wins sometimes.
It always wins.
There's
Most
just
of the time.
there's just such an abundance of creativity on the internet,
right?
that there's almost no way for it to not win.
No.
Well, and not to make light of a situation, but also the prince died. One of the princes, the one that looked like he was dead.
Not to make light of the
Queen
Situation.
Elizabeth's brother.
Yep. There was a meme immediately that I just said to Ben. There's been a lot of disturbance in the media with this family and racial ties of bad things and stuff like that. And someone posted, the royal family said that they were gonna be less racist and stuff like that. I didn't think they'd make this type of drastic measure.
Oh, fuck.
I was like,
Get
the
bodied.
internet is bodying life.
Bodied. That dude looked dead.
Yeah, I mean, he's been hanging on by a thread for the last 10 years.
Would you
Easily.
say that he's been hanging on a prayer?
He's been living on a prayer. I wouldn't even say he's been hanging on it. He's literally been living on.
He's always been
single
halfway
prayer.
there.
It'd be so dope if like John Bon Jovi just like popped out the window, had a guitar, and just started
John
singing
Bon?
it. John Bon Jovi.
Love that
What
guy.
if John Bon Jovi became death, and every time he appeared to somebody, he'd just be like, "You're halfway there, but I'm sorry, buddy. You're living on a prayer."
Fucking damn
Every single time. That'd be me as death. I'd have to throw the puns in there.
it. It would be you. And yeah, it would. Well,
You guys ever just get bummed out that like
all the time. Sorry, keep going.
Rhetorical question.
so like not that like 80s music is super good because I'm not a fan like the hair metal and shit.
Dude, I'll fucking bang
But-
this shit on hair metal.
Are you a little bummed out that we didn't get that same experience of music? Like, don't get me wrong, music is still good, but just like the rock craze
Yeah,
of that time,
absolutely.
I feel like I would
I
actually
am.
like live shows back in the day.
Dude, they fucking were wild.
there's tons of breasts out.
Oh,
It was
dude,
just like nowadays it's, well, you could, all you people on, I still don't know why you do this, these people on Snapchat.
Oh
When
yeah,
they just post the entire
I-
thing, it's like, are you, who?
you don't even get to watch the show though. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
Like, just sit back and enjoy this shit. You don't got to post on social media every 2 seconds about
like
it.
people at concerts or what?
yeah, they'll just like snap the entire concert. It's
fucking
just like,
Christ.
Also,
man,
I'm sorry,
just
but
be
I don't
there?
want to hear drunken Billy next to me belting out the words to any song ever when I'm trying to listen to
no.
the actual
And
musician.
let's be fair, no phone microphone does well
yeah.
in a setting that loud.
No,
like
just-
you
No.
you doing that does nothing for anybody. Like if you had
No.
access to like the output of the mixing board,
Mhm.
sure, but you don't. So fucking throw your phone away.
Well, and the worst thing is the people that have the phones out, they're singing along too. And I'm sorry, bros and broettes out there, y'all sound like shit. So when you're posting that video up and you're singing along to these fucking songs, and it's like, oh yeah, look at this concert experience. Now you're not just being annoying by nonstop posting that where I don't want to be up on there, but like now you sound like shit with it too. So it's like I don't get to hear the artist at all or what's
and their
going on.
pinkies half covering the
Yes.
microphone. So it's like
Yep.
muffled dog shit.
Yep. I do that on Snapchat a lot.
Yeah, but you're not at a fucking concert
Yeah.
where
Well, that's the thing.
it's like 6,000 decibels
it's
and your
all
chest is
audio,
shaking.
and you can't record the audio correctly. Yeah, there's some great visual aspects to concerts, which are dope.
Which also aren't picked up by most phone cameras.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
maybe they're now.
Well, I mean, if you see
Yeah, maybe now, but-
people flying throughout the stage and things getting thrown around and lifted, yeah, I want to see that, but I don't want to just see you at your cheap seats in the way back when I can barely see anything other than a giant.
You have
white
friends that go
light.
to like stadium concerts? That sounds so lame.
A lot of them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
See,
here's my shit is back before
That's-
COVID was just covered.
That's the
in
difference
concerts.
between like kids in the hardcore scene, I feel like, and the kids that like mainstream music
Mm-hmm.
is they go to a concert and sit down. And like that's cool to them. And like I never got that. And I'm not knocking it or whatever, but I just like
No.
I don't know how you
there's-
could though. Just sit there through a concert.
no, because like I don't know about you guys, but like music makes you move. Like you're bobbing,
It
you're
does,
doing whatever,
absolutely.
like you're just fucking having a good time. You're vibrating. You know
You're
what I mean? You're just
vibrating.
having
Yes.
you're just,
Music,
you're
one
just
would say, would
vibrating.
make you lose control.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
so, like-
Absolutely.
Missy.
The people,
Okay,
like as shitty as this explanation sounds, there's no true concert experience like being at a sold out, oversold show, and you are suspended in air between two hefty boys who've been sweating 6 hours before they even got to the show.
Oh, yeah.
When you jump and the crowd from the back pushes forward and you're just sandwiched between two fucking Michelin men who are sopping wet and stink like 7-day-old mac and cheese.
So I've been a part of that.
Dude, as much as it kind of sucks in the moment, it's also hilarious.
Oh, it's so funny.
You find yourself like you're
it's
pissed
such a good
for
story.
a quick second, and then you're just like, oh, this is actually fucking ridiculous that this is even happening.
Yeah.
Well, and as lame as it sounds, my favorite of all time show, and the one that I'd probably would have gone back to if their music didn't change to the point where I didn't like it no more. 303.
Oh, yeah, fucking,
for
who
sure.
wasn't
For sure.
banging 303 at
Because
one point?
we went there in full-on green men, which is a green spandex suit, and like it was incredible because at first the entire show got stopped for us, me and Marlo. They literally, the guy mid-song said, "Hold on, cut the music." Lights came on, spotlights on me and Zach in our green men, and he starts yelling, "Is that 2 motherfucking green men in the crowd?" And everyone starts cheering, and it was wild.
Dude, that would be fucking... You would never forget that.
Someone get these men some water and some fucking deodorant. They probably smell like 2 bags of old Taco Bell out in the sun. And get them up to the front. We want to see them front and center. So at first, no one was moving. And then some 2 big dudes were like...
Those are always your best friends.
You hear the man? And he clears a way for us. But at that point, people thought it'd be funny to pick up the small guy named Nick, which is me. And I started getting crowd surfed to the front of the fucking stage area.
Fuck yes.
But the people in the front weren't having it. So they dumped me over the railing.
We're a bunch of dickheads,
And I got
dude.
security escorted out.
Yep.
That's
I had to get
That's what they'll
back
do.
in.
Right away, you come over to that gate, security's on you like a fucking
Yep.
fat kid on cake.
And we were just... and I felt horrible because that was one of the times where Jersey Shore was a thing. Like brand new. So everyone's still laughing about gym tan laundry and just beating up the beat. So I look at Zach and I'm like, time to beat the beat up. And I start punching straight forward, like up in the air. And he's laughing. Everyone was laughing. And then someone comes walking by and I'm clocking this girl in the back of the fucking head while I'm fist pumping, not realizing.
My God.
So I can't see in Green Man, so I don't see her coming. And all of a sudden, crack, 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 crack. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I got 6 rounds off to the back of her fucking dome.
I felt so
I was
bad.
punching her in the back of the head.
Oh, there still might be on Facebook. There's pictures of people taking pictures of us and tagged us in them from the concert of like us like going to the crowd, like waving our arms, blowing kisses as the lights are on us. It felt surreal.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
I would suck a human penis for live music again.
Dude, I would suck human penis for that experience.
That's fair, dude. Dude, my first time ever. So I never liked crowd
Suck a
surfing.
penis?
Yeah, that too. I also never used to like sucking penis, and now I love it. No, but my first time.
Gonna make sure to zoom real close in on
Yeah.
that one. Love it. Editing some penises around
First
there.
time crowd surfing because I didn't like crowd surfing. I still don't. I just don't. I always have like my wallet and my shit. Like I just don't.
Well, yeah, that's the
it's
thing.
so uncomfortable.
I didn't
like,
have
just,
anything
yeah,
on
I
it.
feel like I'm gonna lose shit, and like
Wall's
I
gonna
don't.
come shooting out of your pocket
Yeah.
and you're fucked. Yeah.
But or my boy Blake, it was one of their shows, like before they stopped doing shows.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, everybody. Dude, we're at like some weird basement of a church or something just different. And he's like, all right, I want to see everybody fucking crowd surfing. And so,
Damn.
But that's not how that works.
oh, yes, it
Oh,
is.
Everyone
it's
can't
gonna
crowd
work.
surf. Someone's got to hold them up.
Here's the thing. There's always people like me who are like, nah, I ain't fucking doing that
Yeah,
shit.
you get the people like, I want to be the person
Yeah.
lifting you up.
Yeah.
That was a cool thing. There was
So-
always those people.
I had talked to him before the show, and he's like, you ever crowd surf, dude? I'm trying to get everybody crowd surfing. And I was like, no. He's like, it's your day, dude. This is your time to shine.
Your
It's
time's
your
now.
day, man.
It's your
All right,
day.
fuck.
The time has
You're
come.
welcome. Here it comes.
So then I just fucking ran up on stage, and dude, your fucking balls kind of go up into your stomach because you're like, I don't know if I watched one person just jump off and like one guy tried to catch him and everybody else was just standing there like, what's going on?
There's
I've
always
seen that.
someone there to break your fall.
There is. there
is.
is, unless they all move.
You have to aim for the one person not paying as much of attention,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully everyone around will pick them up
Mm-hmm.
because at least you have one soft body.
That's true. That's true.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair.
Ben just starts crushing people. Sorry, go on.
I didn't, I honestly don't have much more to that story besides I did it and it was really fun. But that was like the first and last time I've ever done it.
But
Like I just I can't get into it.
Could you
I did
imagine
it
like
once.
if you were crowd surfing and things got a little out of control and next thing you know, you're getting shanked while you're fucking flying through the crowd?
Jesus fuck.
Like,
No, but dude, here's
Not at a metal show. No way.
metal shows. I don't know if it's still a big thing. Dude, maybe people have fucking relaxed now that you can't go to shows anymore. But dude, crowd killers.
Oh fuck.
Remember those guys?
Oh yeah,
Those
I
big
do.
fucking dickheads.
Big beefy fucking caked out monsters just chucking fists.
Yeah, there was these two guys that would go to and I started going to shows when I was like 14, 15. And there was always the same two fucking kids. And I hated them with every ounce of myself because I ended up just like always being in the back because I'd watch them. So the fucking circle or the pit would be open. One dude would go down and just like get on all fours right behind somebody on the front side. And the other guy would run, leap off of his back and just start smoking kids
What
in
the
head.
fuck? I never saw it got
And
that
then, and like
extreme.
the kid was like, he could fucking handle himself. So then when people would get pissed and they wanted to fight, then they'd fight. And it's just like, dude, I can't even enjoy the reason I came here. Like,
No.
what the fuck is your deal?
So there was a guy in college I talked to, big boy, right? Like this
Mhm.
guy's like almost 7 foot, just a stocky motherfucker. Not like ripped, just big in general.
Just dense.
And he loved going to metal shows and he'd always tell me, I was like, so you go pretty hard to fucking pits and stuff, right? And he goes, no. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I hang out on the edge. I'm like, why? Isn't that the whole thing? He goes,
The edge is dope though.
he goes,
The edge of the pit?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
He goes, anyone comes near me, I give them that shove they want to get them back in.
Yep.
And he goes, but there's always that one dude that whenever he comes into you, he throws that elbow at the line because he thinks he's better than everyone because he's inside the middle. He goes, that person hits me more than once. That person hits the floor more than once.
Oh, I love that.
What? He goes,
I fucking love that shit.
He's like, me and my buddies, we like spread out and we sort of guide this fucking pit and they're all big dudes. And he's like, we kind of police it a little bit. And he goes, if someone starts acting out of hand, we get involved. And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
actually a pretty
You
cool
need those
thing.
guys.
Yeah, you get the protectors and shit, like,
Yep.
man. It's fucking dope. Metal
Yeah.
shows get a shitty rap, or like metal in general gets a shitty rap because everyone thinks it's all like super hardcore, like murderous aggression, and like you get those
It's
weird
just
people like,
high
oh,
energy.
it's Satanism, but it's
Yeah.
like if you like even just like lyrics behind a lot of metal songs are about like mental health and like suicide awareness and like
Mhm.
people who've dealt with loss or whatever. So there's a lot of cool shit behind it. But like if you ever go to a metal show, dude, you fucking hit the ground and like almost instantaneously people
Somebody's
are picking
picking
you up.
Yeah.
It's so dope. Like it's
Well-
almost like a close family in the moment. It's wild. But you do get the crushers, but you get the protective
Well,
dudes.
that's the thing he was talked about. His story was a gal that fell and him and his buddy immediately jumped in. One stood over her and the other one was pushing people away till she got like
Yeah.
these people. Like there's a community
Oh, for
involved.
sure.
It's insane.
Where, like,
For sure.
You know, they take care of that type of shit, which is
Yep.
kind of really fucking dope.
Yeah, you have no idea who that person is. You just make sure you get them up. It's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I made friends with when I crowd surfed the one time, it wasn't nothing crazy, but I crowd surfed a Devil Wears Prada.
Oh,
at Warped
fucking
Tour. It was
right,
fucking
buddy.
Wild.
Great movie.
Went up. Yeah. I mean, it was a good movie. I did see
Dog
that.
shit movie.
I went up, fucking hit the ground. It was quick. I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. But then they picked me up and I fucking got front flipped to the fucking front of the gate.
God.
Security grabs me and then I'm fucking out. But I made friends. So it was Warped Tour outside. And it was like, dude, it was
Oh,
like
yeah,
90-something
dude.
degrees. Sun's baking, hot as fuck. So my shirt's off. And then I don't remember who we were seeing in that. It was
Is
on
that
main
when
stage.
all of us went together?
No, I think this is when I was in high school,
Oh.
like senior year or something.
Is that when you went with Keelan, that picture?
Yeah, that time it was Paul
Okay.
Sheckman with Keelan, and there was some other
You guys
people.
were all
Kelsey Salko's there.
literal tomatoes.
Absolutely
in that
red as
picture.
shit, burnt as fuck,
Literal tomatoes.
just fried, and we're bouncing bodies off people all day. But I don't remember who watched it, but they did the Wall of Death. So for people who don't know, they'll split the whole
Depressing.
crowd in half. And then like when the fucking song drops or however they want to do it, both
Everybody
ends of the
just-
crowd fucking just charge each other. But I remember there was a dude on my side, and like for a moment I made friends with this guy
Oh yeah.
without words.
Oh yeah.
And like it was me shirtless, so I'm a little dude and I'm short. And then fucking all of a sudden I had this dude on my right side, and I'd look up, dude shirtless, and this guy's fucking
Monster.
tall, big motherfucker. We made eye contact. That was it. No words. Looked up at each other. I looked up at him. He looks down at me, and it was just a quick like stare. Well, not quick, for a couple seconds, and then he just kind of gives me a grin. I give him a grin, and we just both nodded at each other. That was it, dude. And then the fucking whatever hit, and he like gets enough in front of me, dude. And we ran, but he was just this big. I was like,
Yeah.
my hero. It was fucking awesome. I was like, and I never saw the guy again, but I was like, dude, I fucking would love to be like, dude, that was fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
He just kept going.
He probably did, dude. I don't think he
As soon as he hit
stopped.
the border of the freaking event, he just kept going.
He was probably taking out cars in the parking lot and shit.
Was that the first time you were ever at Warped Tour?
That yeah, it was. I think. Actually.
Did you ever go when there was still the Metrodome and it was in the parking lot?
No,
Had to have
I
been
was always at Canterbury or whatever.
Had to have been 2008, 2009. My first time ever going.
Fuck.
My mom just dropped me
I
and my
bloomed
buddy
in the
Zach
late
off.
scene.
Dude,
I bloomed in the scene late. Sorry. Here we go.
okay. If you think Canterbury is like rough just because of like the terrain, just like standing on that shit,
Yeah, under the dirt and fucking.
dude, the fucking Metrodome parking lot sucked fat penis.
So if you're hitting ground, you're hitting pavement.
yeah, it was only
And more
pavement.
likely glass and maybe a syringe or two.
Yeah, it was all pavement. And dude,
Oh,
you fucking,
no,
if you
man.
spent the entire day there, you weren't walking for fucking 3 days, dude. Your feet were busted as
Dude.
fuck, dude. Like the arches of my feet and my heel, like it felt like I had like shin splints, but in my heel.
Oh fuck!
It was god awful.
I'd imagine a blister or two.
And I was 13, maybe 14.
dang, dude.
Like we were young, man. My mom we rolled up in the fucking the Buick LeSabre, the coaster.
Yeah, dude.
She fucking throws us out of that bitch. We run across the street. We get in, and like, dude, that was just like a whole nother time, like a whole nother experience of just finding music and like just seeing how weird everybody is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you're kind of young and like, yeah, you go places with your parents or whatever, but you don't get the full effect of how different people are.
Oh yeah.
And we just got there and we're just like,
Holy, what the fuck?
we probably didn't move for fucking the first 20 minutes. We're just like,
I'm sure.
standing like where do you go? How does this work? There's just this giant inflatable thing with all the band's names on it. And sometimes like, is this what I should be looking at? Like, you don't know how to fucking navigate
No.
Warped Tour the first time you're there. You're just like, wow, this is a lot to fucking take in. And then you just see some fucking crackheads or something, run off into the corner of the porta potty and go fuck each other
Some
or tip it over,
Or tip it over.
Oh man.
I was
Man, I wish I just want to see some
Oh,
live
me
music,
too.
dude.
I was just thinking, like, that dude that you met on that Wall of Death thing. What if that was like, you're just like, not thinking about it all the time, but that ended up being like JJ Watt or someone like
Dude.
that, just some big beefy dude, and he's just like,
It'd be so fucking cool.
and he's telling that story to his buddy, like, dude, I had this little dude next to me, and we made eye contact. I was like, I'm gonna protect this kid, and that's how I knew I was gonna be in the NFL.
Dude, that'd be so fucking tight, dude. Like he just looked at me, he had a smirk on, so it made me smile. Not a bit, dude. I'd lose my.
He just
absolute
ran all of
mind.
his way to a fucking combine real quick and just try it out because he was ready.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
It was fucking god damn it. Live. Oh, there's something about all of that is just. Oh,
It's awesome. Dude, you
It's
feel so good.
so fucking good.
Even when it sucks, like even when it's hot as fuck and your feet hurt and you're just like, man, I just don't want to leave. Like you're just having a good time. I don't know.
It is.
It's relaxing.
It is.
And you're so close to the speakers that your fucking lungs hurt because
Oh,
your
yeah,
chest is
dude.
shaking so bad. Oh man. Dude,
Your whole body vibrates.
dude, you remember when we went, where do we go? Datsick or something? Some EDM.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that, dude? And we're just like, we're in front and it's just, dude, it felt like somebody was like 400 pounds just crushing your chest in.
That's what, when I was here the other day, when I was talking about like my chest feels vibrating, I can't breathe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That type of bass. That's another reason why I don't like shows.
That'll
Because
fuck you
Oh
up.
my
I don't
God.
like being around, because I don't feel like I'm in control of my breathing anymore.
Oh,
shit.
Like if I'm in the
fuck.
car, that's why I couldn't ride my brother's Acura back in the day. Like I did twice.
12s.
And I just would sit there. I'd be like, I'm like, oh my God.
Did he have Alpine Type R's?
The fuck did you just say to me?
Alpines, dude, those are dope.
Yeah, the Type R's, dude. Those things were
Those
like,
were
dude, back in the
banging in
yeah,
the
like
day.
in our time, like,
Absolutely.
dude, those were like the best ones you could get. You get like a fucking
Yeah, did
big
he have-
ass amp.
I had
Did he have like
212.
Toyota V6s
Toyota.
with some RXFs? I don't know what the fuck that means.
I had the 212-inch CVR kickers. Is what they
dude,
were.
kickers were good too.
Dude, they
that was like next in line.
banged.
Speaking of, you
Well,
sell your,
Alpines were dope.
you sell your
though.
shit yet?
No, I
Dude, we should
fucking
just put 'em in your
forgot.
truck.
You should
Just put 'em in
probably
your-
bring them over
just
to
put
my
'em in your
house.
truck.
Or I'll
Just
grab
put 'em
them
in
out
your
because I have a whole fucking now room of shit I can put it. So
Dude, I have whatever. We'll get into that later, like off
AIDS?
stream here. But
You
yeah,
have a
no,
kid?
I just definitely don't have
What?
kids or AIDS.
Just diabetes.
I was gonna go somewhere with this. Fuck, I fucked up.
Home?
Dude. Sorry, keep going.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying. You're gonna go home after this?
Well, I was gonna say that I have 2 6x9 Infinities and a fucking stereo deck, and I want to build
Ooh.
my own boombox with it.
Oh, sick! Do it. That'd be
Like-
That's
dope.
what I was saying. We should
Like-
just put the subs in with it, dude, and just have some fucking
Oh, we
just
could.
nasty knocker of a fucking party boombox.
Dude, okay, hold on. Actually, that might be fucking
Did you hear what I
sick.
just? A nasty knocker.
A nasty knocker. That sold me.
I'm just thinking of
Nasty
you.
knocker,
You say
dude.
boombox. I imagine you back in your New Year's Eve outfit and you built your own fucking boombox and you're just fucking rolling around.
I wish, dude.
Got his gold tights on and shit.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Package just as visible as
That's what I
ever.
thought you were going with it. I'm like, you are not going to show up to a party with that thing. I will fucking lose it.
That'd be
I
incredible.
mean, we'd realistically only need one of those 12s.
Oh yeah, it's in a pre-built box, so it's already got the box, but nothing
So
we
here's what
couldn't
we
take
do.
apart if we wanted to.
Light it on fire.
Keep the 2 in there. Put the 2 12s on the top, and put like 4 tweeters on each side.
Love it when there's 4 tweakers on each side.
Actually, yeah. 4 tweeters or 2 or 3 tweeters on each side, and then in between the 2 6x9s,
Yep.
that's where we insert the deck.
Oh
yes, insert me in that 6x9.
And it's an RGB deck, bro.
sick,
I
dude.
was fucking RGB and before RGB and was
Let's
RGB, and you
go.
know what I mean?
Dude, I'm down for that.
I'm just saying,
God, I'm proud of you.
let's get crafty, bitches.
Dude, I'm
Let's
down
get
to get
crafty.
crafty. That'd be sick. Because you go to some parties, they always had like, I think Tyler had one of those big fucking speakers.
Yeah,
Tyler- I mean,
the
which
PA speaker.
Which was dope.
We originally bought
which
that because
worked.
we were doing like little band shit with Luke.
Yeah, dude, that thing was dope. But if people come over to a party and be like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, we fucking get down in this bitch.
Dude, we party hard.
we vibrate so fucking gnarly, dude.
You want to be able to not breathe for a second because your heart can't figure out the rhythm of the vibrations?
Your house is gonna pull some poltergeist shit. It's gonna vibrate itself into another existence. It's
Absolutely.
gonna be shaken and then it's gonna eat itself and just disappear.
It
and
might
you're
create
gonna
a whole-
I mean,
Indian
is
burial
that
ground.
really the worst thing that could happen though?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, maybe you die, but
You could die, but
maybe you don't.
you go out to the death of music, dude.
Speaking of
Not bad.
dying though, dude, I found out that I'm going to die on February 1st, 2044.
Do you want help with that?
We're gonna
No, I'm just saying like, dude, I got 20,
I can make that a thing.
I got like 23 years left in me. And so like, you guys better love me and suck
I'm
my
gonna love
penis.
you and suck you off.
Let's find out
all
what I
every
got.
day. I'm gonna go pee quick, so pull this up.
Jesus.
I can't believe that. I was trying to
This
work.
kid is a-
We'll
Listen,
vamp on
I've had a
how-
fucking rough week.
He's got a midge's bladder.
I got a midge's bladder.
Speaking of Midge,
Oh, papa.
Ben,
Oh yeah, dude.
didn't you get
While-
told something this week?
Yeah. While I look this up, so here's the deal.
Daddy-O's gonna have a little heart to heart with
I talked to Bree, my significant other, for people who
you.
don't
Great
know.
gal, salt of the earth, love her to death.
Big salt. So I don't know. I don't remember exactly how it came up, but we were laying in bed, and I said, "Hey, would you love me if I was a midget or a little person?" Sorry, I don't want to offend. And she go, "Well, I'm going to say midget for the sake of this story. It sounds a little more funny, but just know I don't mean no harm." I go,
harm
"Would you
done.
love me if I was a midget?" And she goes, "Like, are you already like if you were a midget when I met you, or like you got a condition now and you're shrinking?" And I'm like, first of all, I don't think that may be a thing, but it doesn't seem like it would be a thing. And I was like, no, like if I met you as a midget, like would we be together? And she's like, nah. And I go, oh my God, you wouldn't be with me if I was a midget? You wouldn't like me? And she's like, Well, I mean, like if you were like shrinking now, like of course I'd still be with you. Like I love you. And I was like, that's fucked up, babe. Because you know what? If you were a midget, I'd fuck you. She goes, what? And I go, I'd fuck a midget. And then she's like, no. So, well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. And I was like, no, you already made your decision. Like, I can't believe you wouldn't be with me. You don't even like midgets now is what you're saying. She's like, yeah. So you're saying you'd like me if I was a midget? And I said, yeah, I told you I'd fuck a midget. And she goes, well, that's not fair. You'd fuck anything. And I went, touche, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
So that's my story about midgets.
Oh, fucking A. That's
I'm
so
sorry if I
fucking
offended
funny.
anybody. It's just a fucking great word and it sounds funny.
I just love how it became like, is this like pre or post midget?
Yeah. Like that
your
matters.
post.
Like that fucking matters. Barry, what's your birth date? Hold on, wait one
Oh,
second.
the whole fan base is gonna know. Oh, they're gonna get you. Well, you're gonna get happy birthdays from the fans.
Or they're gonna steal my identity.
What day?
Or maybe that.
What
The
day?
7th.
What day? The 7th.
I could have told you that. I know a
7th.
month too.
In the month?
It's a mixture of December and January. I made it myself as a kid.
DeJanjaberry.
The Janjaberry.
DeJanjaberry.
Yeah, but like, what number is that?
1.
13.
13.
It's 6.5.
And you were born in fucking 80?
Close.
9?
Yes. With a 1.
1989? 1981?
1991.
Did you say
19
What's your
1981?
I'm 30 years old, not 40 and not 20.
1981? Yeah, I got
You
it.
said 1991? You're as
Yeah.
old as my sister. That's fucking weird. You old
I'm not
bastard.
far off.
I'm not
So
far enough.
Here's a
you Lord far enough?
It's not far enough.
so you're 5 feet. How many inches?
6.
6.
Ladies.
Hey baby.
5'6". I'm tall enough to ride some rides.
How many pounds are you?
I'd say about 140.
140.
Yeah.
Good.
On
So
my ass.
do you smoke cigarettes?
I used to.
Okay, so I'm gonna check this because we do vape
Yep.
and then
Yeah, might as
alcohol
Yep.
and drugs.
Not once in my entire life.
Okay, I'm gonna check that for yes. So here's the deal, buddy.
I'm only high on a runner's
Here's the deal.
high.
Here's your fucking death certificate right here.
So there are 3 symbols called the symbols of death. They relate to your birth date and the predicted death date.
I don't
They
like
can
this.
have direct connection with the cause of death. Your symbols are heat,
Don't like that.
freeze, and suicide.
Okay.
You can read more
Sounds
about the
about right.
symbols of death in the help section.
No, thank you.
So where is
Boys, I don't think I'm a fan of this whole
Okay, so
fucking
No,
spiel.
it makes sense. So I'm
You're-
a hot man with a cold heart. Blow off my head.
what do you think what year do you think?
Fuck.
Um,
When are you gonna be 35?
five more years.
Kind of close, but not really. Like what 20 what?
I'm gonna say it based off what I think it's gonna be 2026, but what that thing says is probably 2029.
You're pretty close. It's the August 10th of 2035. So you have 14 years, 4 months, and 1 day left.
Man,
And if you want the seconds, it's
that's way too long.
452,347,150 seconds.
They just put that in to make it seem like it's way longer than 14 years.
And
Yeah.
75% of the time is gonna be me sleeping or masturbating.
Dalton, you're next, baby.
Oh, okay. I don't like that.
Oh man, they're way off
I hope.
because I got 5 years left.
I
Oh,
hope not.
gosh.
Fuck.
Oh gosh. I know your birthday just happened, but what day?
Yeah, I
is it?
did. 3/31/92.
Baby,
Dude, if 29's a baby, I'm living, dude.
you're a little vivey. So wait till you
Um,
hit 30, bro. And then when you hit 30, I'm gonna say, wait till you hit 31.
how many feet are you? You're 5 feet,
He's 5.
7 inches.
5'7". I think I'm 5'7.25", but I digress.
How many pounds?
I think I'm the same as Barry. 140.
Interesting.
At this point, I'm just say 140 because I fucking don't know.
I fluctuate
130,
between 130
140.
and 160, depending if I had too much DoorDash.
I'm outliving both you assholes.
Damn, dude.
When do you think yours is?
I don't even know. Fuck. 20.
2039?
Pretty close.
I'm.
Wow, I was gonna
man.
say 2042. That was my guess.
You're off.
Fuck.
You're over.
Oh,
You're over, bro.
gross.
I'm gonna go hit you with the old November 1st of 2036,
Oh,
Yeah, you outlived me.
which gives you 15 years, 6 months, and 22 days.
Oh,
491,000 or 491 million
Miles.
140,660 seconds.
that's so young.
What's his death signs?
Oh yeah, your death signs, dude.
Yeah.
Work, disease, and fire.
God damn it!
Yes.
Come on.
You're gonna get silicosis and light yourself on fire.
That's some
Dude,
fucking.
one of mine,
No
I'll redo
way.
mine, but one of mine was fucking terrorism. Yeah, hold on, I'll get you real
What if
quick.
that means there's gonna be riots down in East St. Paul
Dude, you never know,
and Ben
man.
gets caught in the middle of them?
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, I'm on fire while frozen in an ice cube. Slowly did it to myself though.
So fucking work. Mine's work. Oh,
So
Woof.
my symbols are terrorism, freeze, and suicide.
wow. You're all over the place.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, dude, it changed. So this is so not right.
What do you mean it changed?
Well, now it's April 25th of 2036. And when I did it the first time, it was whatever the fuck I said, February 1st of 2044. So
So you've done some shit to fuck up your life.
in a few days,
Putting those beams up.
These.
One's gonna fall on your head.
Is that the act of terrorism that I commit?
No, the act of terrorism was doing without a permit. You broke the law.
It'd be-
Oh,
but
and
it'd
the
be considered-
suicide is the beam falling on me.
Yep.
Well, what's freezing? Well, what day was it?
Your
When
house
was
is
it?
always cold.
Dude, suck my
Yeah,
balls.
yo,
bro.
Bree's gonna have the fucking AC on ripping.
Joke's on her. The AC's broken.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna get fixed. It's gonna be so cold in there. The wood's gonna shrink up a little bit,
gonna shrivel
which is
like a
gonna
pecker?
cause the glue to get nice and brittle, and it's gonna slowly, after some yells and the vibrations of Ben going, "Hey!" and the cat stomping around, it's gonna slowly loosen it over years and years and
Oh
years,
my
where it
God.
just drops.
Love that.
oh.
Love that for myself. Big terrorism guy.
Things not to say on the internet 101
my
with Ben.
God, dude.
Yeah, well, if you would listen to more of this podcast, then you'd have a little fucking context, you know?
Yeah,
Well,
little
how about
context.
this? We would love to hear about your
Context.
death dates and the crazy ways you think you're gonna die.
Deathdate.info is the website we used.
Please hit us up for once. Thank you.
If you're interested,
.com.
you know,
Put in the
on
comments.
whatever, yeah, just throw it in the comments or, you know, direct message one of us because, you know, we've got nothing going on in our lives.
No.
And we
So
are
we're rocking
at
these Pro Dry socks. Not sponsored. Do you want to sponsor?
Sponsor Pro Dry. Come on, dude.
Let's go.
They
Let's
gotta be
go.
listening to this. Maybe a little and one.
But we are gonna tighten this up and end it. So
Okay.
whatever podcatcher you're listening to us on,
I thought you called me a cock catcher for a second. I got really confused.
which you are, but whatever podcatcher you're jamming us on,
Please jam us
please
on that
follow
one.
us,
Please.
like, subscribe, leave us a hate mail or two.
I'm cool with that.
Also, I just want to throw a little shout out to Caleb out there who attempted to watch or listen to this entire thing on his trip.
That
But-
big dog Fiala.
Yep, and
Oh, yeah.
he made it.
Chris, not
he
Caleb.
made
Let's
it,
go.
He made a decent amount of time before the wife made him turn it off.
Oh, fuck,
Dude,
man.
the disrespect around here.
Really?
I don't think it was. I'm exaggerating a little bit of it.
I
but
think
yeah.
I think what got her was the she-male part in the first episode.
I don't know which one they listened to.
I don't know,
think-
but we went in hard right away. So
Bro, we fucking
that's
took
up
it.
in the air.
I mean, I would be worried about my legs bending backwards.
True.
That's a fear.
And with that,
Sayonara,
Mike
sweet
drop.
babes.
love
Ready?
you.
Love you.